Hey everyone, how's it going? Today I'm going to talk about a Netflix movie, made specifically by Netflix for Netflix, and it is called Gerald's Game, and it is based on the Stephen King novel of the same name from 1992, and is directed by Mike Flanagan, who directed movies such as Oculus and Ouija, Origin of Evil. Now that one just sounds stupid. I heard Oculus was good. I haven't seen any of those movies. For the most part, I try to stay away from more recent horror movies because they're usually bad. But It Follows, that was a good one. But usually they're bad. That's what I'm saying. But it's based on Stephen King, so I gotta watch it because I love Stephen King. And this, like I said, it was made by Netflix. Debuted on Netflix yesterday, and I just watched it. And I really, really liked it. It was a very close adaptation of the novel. It was not exact adaptation. They changed a few things. I'm not going to get into those. There will be some spoilers probably. I'll probably bring up some things that you're not going to want to know if you haven't watched the movie yet. So, spoilers. Don't go past this point if you don't want to know what's going on. Basically, there's a couple trying to rekindle the spark in their marriage. So they go to a cabin in Maine that is kind of secluded, and they decide to do some kinky sex stuff. Their husband. Oh, I forgot to tell you who stars in the movie. Carla Gugino as Jesse Burlingame, and Bruce Greenwood as her husband Gerald. So they go to this cabin, and the husband, Gerald, he handcuffs her to the bed. Once handcuffed her to the bed, starts doing some stuff to her, and that she's not real comfortable with, doing some like rape fantasy kind of stuff. She's not comfortable with it. She wants to stop. They get in an argument. She ends up hitting him, and he takes Viagra apparently, and because of all this, he has a heart attack, and he dies while she's handcuffed to the bed, which is problematic, to say the least. So, the movie's basically, like the book, is just about her getting out of the situation. A lot of it goes back to like her past and what happened to her in her past. And yeah, it's really what it's about, is how she gets out of the situation. Now, I want to talk about the references in this movie to other Stephen King novels and work and everything. Um, there's a dog. There's a dog that comes in, a stray dog, that she feeds at the beginning of the movie. She comes into the house and starts eating her dead husband. And she sees visions of her dead husband talking to her. And one of the things, her husband calls the dog Cujo. So, obvious Stephen King reference to Cujo. There's a place where, trying to remember, the best one in the whole movie, the one that gave me chills, was when she was having one of the discussions with her dead husband, and the husband tells her that all things serve the beam. This is so great. It's a nod to the Dark Tower. If any of you have read the Dark Tower, you know what that means. All things serve the beam. It was just great to throw that in there. And another great one was when she's talking about a dream she had when she was younger, and during this eclipse that goes on, and she talks about seeing a woman standing over a well with the shining eclipse in the background, which is a blatant reference to Dolores Claiborne. That's basically describing the cover of the original hardcover novel. And for those of you who don't know, those two books, Gerald's Game and Dolores Claiborne, are kind of linked. Both of these stories take place during the same eclipse in the same area around Darkscore Lake. So that was awesome. It was great. I love those references, especially the Dark Tower one. Just made my day. I had to rewind it and play that part again. And it's just really good. It's well acted. It's because of the plot, it's set mostly in the room, in the bedroom. Except for the flashbacks where she's flashing back to her childhood and the things that happened to her, which are not good. And very well acted. I know I've seen the girl before. I'm not sure if I've seen the guy before. I'm not sure what I know her from. If any of you know something that I might know her from, let me know. But just Netflix has got it going on, man. They got the Stranger Things. They had this Stephen King movie. Next month they got their adaptation of Stephen King's novella 1922. And this is just an open plea to Netflix. Stephen King was recently talking about how that Dark Tower movie that came out, there were aspects of that movie I liked, but it's mostly not what we wanted as Dark Tower fans, and he's aware of that, and he talked about how when they do the TV series, they're going to reboot it and pretty much ignore that movie. Netflix should do this series. Do it. Get it done. Do it. Alright, that's all I gotta say. Gerald's Game was great. If you like Stephen King, check it out. If you like horror movies, check it out. If you like well-made horror movies that are suspenseful. And, I mean, I haven't seen this guy's other movies, but he's gotta be good. I mean, this movie takes place in like one place for most of the movie, almost all of the movie. So, and he made it very tense and suspenseful. So, this is great. And there's a scene, I'm going to warn you now, there's a scene in this involving how she gets out that might be one of the most cringeworthy, not cringeworthy in a bad way, cringeworthy in an oh my god way that just made my stomach turn. Just thinking about it now, like literally, I felt like I was going to throw up. It was very well done, and I've seen a bajillion horror movies, a bajillion gory horror movies. This one scene in this movie really, ugh. But you'll know what I'm talking about if you watch this movie. So, check this movie out. Can't wait till 1922 next month. It's a great, great story. So, yeah. Tomorrow's October, so I'm thinking about doing some Halloween reviews for October. Let me know if there's anything you want me to review. I got a Facebook, I got a Twitter, got some other stuff. Links are in the description. So have a good day. Have a good day. Have a great day, everybody. Or night, as it is here. See ya.